good timing. I went back to the hospital. Results? It's 100% healed. They said I can run all I want now. Dude, I was so happy. I almost broke the doctor's back. I hugged him so hard. But how would things have gone if I'd kept running? I was pushing too hard, only thinking about myself. I got pissed off, so I threw out the advice I got. Man, I was such a moron. I kept saying it was all for my nephew, but in the end, I got you, everyone on the team, and my parents. I was a real... Well, it took me this long. Thanks, man. It's because... I swear, things will be different from here on out. No more stubborn pride. I'm gonna listen to what others have to say. Well, that's about it. I just wanted you to be the one. I'll run around to the faculty office and club room later.
Oh, you don't look so good. It's already March. There's some... Well, we're in the same grade, so even so. I wanted to say this while we're both still on the student council. Well, this semester is just about wrapping up. All this means is that cigarette business. This may sound odd, but do you think this I see. You're an optimistic man, so maybe society... Up until January, there was a sinister cult growing in pop, a society without a future. I was thinking how we could change that. My answer to that used to be reformed by those in power. But starting a revolution just because you have the power to do so, that's what the cigarette incident taught me. And it helped me arrive at, I think, the best thing for society. Every last individual that makes up our society should have a right to education of heart and mind. I really believe that's what we need the most. And so, I'm thinking of becoming a teacher. A society is shaped by its people. Every person I help grow helps society grow by You're not going to laugh and tell me I'm drinking. I see. That's all I wanted to... This was all because of you. So...
This came for you. I bet his school is sorry he's gone. Oof, he was a... But it's good news for us.
How's it going? I don't know your address, so I'm sending this to the school. I'm doing good. I'm starting to get used to the job, too. The real reason I'm writing is because of before I'd pretty much given up hope of ever continuing. Except there was a part of me that refused to let it go. I don't care what it sounds like. Track and field was my whole life. I guess the factory manager realized what's up and we're gonna make a track. Well, I call it a team, but it's really just a few guys at the factory. We practice after work and sometimes on our days off. The other day we did endurance swimming at Lake Biwa. We've even climbed Mount Hiei. We don't have fancy equipment like before, so we're not as efficient. But I'm still having a blast. Most of the guys are just in it for fun, so I don't really get to do any serious training. But I guess it'll even the playing field for them. How about you? I'm sure you're just gonna keep getting better and better. It's weird how badly I want to see you improve. Look, one day, you and I are gonna go at it again. And if I'm gonna be a good rival, then I've got a lot of work to do. It feels nice having a goal to work toward. Almost forgot what it was like. Oh yeah, and my mom's getting better. She's in a long-term care facility with lots of fresh air. My relatives and friends come by the house, so my siblings are in good hands too. Things have been pretty great these days. I feel like I can take care of the people who matter to me. It's really fulfilling. And I get to feel that way, so thank you. Can't wait to see you again.
Anyway, you're looking more. Your lesson the other day really caught my. I've never seen you. It's unparalleled.
Well, yes, things like how. I guess it. The thing is, I've decided to stop wasting my.
How? I'm impressed by your change of heart.
Well, when I was just goofing off after that, that person. Wait, they were real, right? They had to be.
Ah, yes, I understand. I myself once. Now that I think about it, I met.
Isn't that a bit redundant? Besides, you should. Anyway. Oh, is everything okay? You don't look well. Wait, you dropped something. What? Huh? This phone wallpaper.
Now, mister. No cell phones at school. Hmm? That screen. I read downward. Love you. My, what a charming. Did you?
Hey, I have la. Why do you have this script? Oh, don't tell me you got it online. No. Are you kidding?
Calm down.
I quit this. It's me, But there was one thing I wanted to say. I was able to turn my life. So, wipe that smile off your face. Anyway, if you don't,
Oh, I'm glad I found you. Anyway, I'm here to. He's usually so put together. Oh, speaking of. Do you remember someone named Aragaki-san? I didn't really talk with him all that much. But when I feel this ache in my chest, and unbearably sad. Though, I'm not sure what. I get the feeling that there was something I had to do. I just don't know what it is or why I feel this way. Oh, sorry about that. You're really easy to. I appreciate that you always listen to what I have. You even went with me to buy tea, and you don't treat me so, still just a kid. No matter how grown up there's always some. I wonder if I'll.
Aren't you the boy? He actually called here trying to reach you. Come to think of it, what was it? Hey, don't give me that look. I actually wrote it all down. Let's see. Oh, man.
I found my wife. My son's still a good-for-nothing punk, and my wife, she's like a old witch. What do you want? I'm on the phone. Lots happened, but I apologized 1,000 times. I guess you could say I real instead of holding on to my pride. And it's all that. Oh, you take care, kid.
That's the gist of it. Oh, and don't bother asking for a number. But like you said, don't they say, like, fate lies in God's hands? Or anyways, that's that. If fate does bring you two back together, why don't you come party?
Welcome.
Hey.
Yeah.
Do you have a minute to talk? Perfect. If you don't mind, the food there sure is good. When I see this place, she came here when she ran away from home. She's a good. She's so good that it's chock full of details about her new life. She said she's made a lot of friends. Let's see. She's in charge of the rabbits at her new school and has had to get up early to clean the cages. They scolded her for forgetting her PE uniform. She forgot her homework and had to copy a friend's. I guess she can be a bit absent-minded. I never knew that. Oh, and she did so well on her recorder test that she was asked to perform in front of everyone. Then she went on to talk about how she plays at the park by the school with her friends every day. Her mother's doing well, too. They're having a lot of fun together. Having fun. Must be nice. Nowadays, I just come home to an empty house. The rooms feel so big without those two around. I wonder if she feels the same way. Living in a home with no father in it. We put her through so much because of our own problems. I feel terrible about it. By the way, I've actually got a bone. Maiko must have really liked you, huh? She wrote all...
I can't wait to grow up. That's why I'm drinking lots of milk. I'm going to marry him someday.
What the hell is that about, you little punk? You were taking advantage of my little Maiko, weren't you? Maybe I haven't been the best dad, but I'm still her father, damn it! And I'm not letting a guy like you touch my daughter with a... I'll never let you...
Oh, are you? Oh, excuse Akinari's mother. I was just... If you have time. That's one today is... What a coincidence seeing you today. It must be another one of God's whims. Today is my son's. He'd be 20 if he was still alive. Only 19, it was too soon. He was almost an adult, but he never made it. Akinari had a genetic disease. I'm completely healthy, but him... The doctors detected it when he was born. They knew he wouldn't live to see adulthood. Every day, I worried whether he'd wake up the next morning. I blamed myself for what he inherited. But he said something to me near the end. I'm sorry to have brought so much pain into your life, Mother. I'm glad that I was born into this world. I'm glad to have been your son. Thank you for the life you've given me. He suffered so much, and yet he still said that to me. But Akinari brought me so much happy, feeling his warmth as I carried him in my arms after he was born. Those tiny hands, hearing his breathing. Every day, I was so grateful he was alive. Every day, I found new joy in him. Now, but I have to keep going. Look, I'll eat the finest foods, visit the most exotic places. I'll do everything. Absolutely everything that Akinari couldn't. I'll have so many on that day. When we meet again on the other side. If I didn't have that to look forward to, I don't know how I could go on. That reminds me. When I was cleaning out his room, he said he wanted you to be the... Then he laughed and said I would be second. I suppose. What? I'm so glad. It was awful to think that he wasn't able to finish his project. Oh, you should hold on to his note. I'll hear the story from him directly. But now I have one more thing to look forward. I'm glad before I go, take good care of the ones you hold dear. If you wait until their day comes, it's too late. Everyone who's not just Akinari, everyone who's born will die So it doesn't take a grand gesture. You don't have to make a big production of it if you love someone. We all go through life with the same. We should all lift each other up with the same love. I'm sure you have something precious. Don't ever forget.
I heard he... Oh, yes. Then he said, it's an item on our... I had him come up with some...
Yes, he's the one. Suemitsu-kun put our... Sure, his appearance and behavior are... But he knows everything about food. And there's not a restaurateur around here.
Is he that? So when you heard he was planning to leave to tour the...
I was shocked, but I'm glad to hear he's doing... I hear he's got a book coming. Even when he's far away, I can still feel him.
Are the rumors about a King Suemitsu...
Oh, yes.
Oh, are you a student from the area? Are you familiar with the high... Oh, you're you. Thanks for your time.
Well, you've grown so...
Now, dear. What must have happened is that we shrank.
Oh, is that how it is? Say, you know our old shop here? Bookworm? Something fresh, avant-garde. Ain't it? I'll hash out some...
Speaking of the new school building, it'll be moved to a special location. Our dear boy will be able to watch over those students for many... I know the tree isn't actually our son.
Ever since my dear heard the news, she's... Come on, give me a smile.
Please, dear. I think your denture... Anyhow, we'll be supporting the GeckoCon student. Looking at you again. You've overcome. Come back and visit us.
Damn, I really wanted to...
Oh yeah, when my sister, she loves to yap, but maybe she'll shut up if you're around. Wait, but then you'd become my brother-in-law one. Ah, shit.
Go home and get some rest, man. We're still signed up for the spring tournament.
By the way, no one for everyone except me, but I won't forget. Thanks again.
Man, well, the Miyamoto family has a saying, just you watch.
The monk left you a bottle tag, didn't he? How many years will it be until you're old enough? Until then, make...
If we can get that young man to spread the word at GeckoCon...
Not a map. Come now.
You don't have to.
Oh...
Coming up, a special report on the amazing commodity. President Tanaka has made an undisclosed private expenditure. With us is our reporter.
I'm reporting from the Amazing Commodities head office, where word has it that President Tanaka will be the tension in the...
Thank you. We'll be looking. The unaccounted for expenditure has sparked a
Oh, no question. All he cares about is lining his own... He could become the richest. Why doesn't he donate some of that money?
Well, I'm sure he's not as bad as all that.
President... he's
Ready to go in your TV tonight, everybody. Hi, we have a monopoly on the cheapest, highest quality goods. Our stocks rise so high they're a hazard to birds. And we make loot. We're the only miracle left in this sack. We look for...
Oh! What the hell? If you can't get one lousy comment out of him, you...
We'll have to interrupt you there. It's from... Hi, this is Tanaka, and what's in my pocketbook? It's not my company's money, so what's it to them? But let me make one thing. My conscience is clear, dear viewers. Amazing Commodities, here for you year-round, rain or shine. Buy now or bye-bye. Apparently, he had no...
Does he have just because he's made some money for himself? On behalf of the people, I have something to say. Fat pigs like him who gorge themselves on the excess.
Yes, thank you there. With no clues as to the utilization of Next up, this just in. We have reports that amazing...
There's Sonata Sem, and that one student who passed away last year in an instant. I always thought he looked kind of. He seemed so calm. They all look. I always thought he seemed.
It's me, I guess. May I please come in? Thank goodness. I'm so happy to see you again. I'm sorry to show up so suddenly, but I really needed to talk to you. I remember everything. It seems like everyone else has forgotten. But I remember. That day I'm sorry. It's just that when I remembered, I was afraid you might go somewhere far away, like you did during the last battle. Today is graduation day, isn't it? I'm sorry. The ceremony's already begun. The weather is so nice outside. Do you remember where we all promised to meet? Why don't we go ahead and wait for the others? We can enjoy the peaceful view of the city.
The time to part has finally come. Though this is our last day together, we want the third-year class to know that we're truly proud of you. We wish each of you good health, happiness, and success. On this momentous occasion, I bid you all a fond farewell on behalf of the student body.
Next, a word from the valedictorian. From Class D, Mitsuru Kirijo-san.
Thank you. This past year, I accepted an important responsibility as Student Council President. When I first addressed you from this podium, I spoke to you all about seizing opportunity while you had the chance. It must have been fate that intervened and gave me an important reminder of this. As many of you know, my father He unexpectedly passed away due to sudden illness. Sudden illness?
Wow, that's rare. I've never heard her stumble in a speech before.
It's a big day. It must be tough to talk about her father.
I remember now. That's right. After my father died, There was a time I lost motivation to live my life.
Am I forgetting something?
Sonata-senpai? What are you doing?
Goromaru! But no longer. I shall honor my father's will. I won't run from the future. I'll face it head on. Not a single doubt remains in my mind. And the reason...
I promise.
Mitsuru.
That's right! It's because I have forged such wonderful friendships. And we swore that we would never lose hope, no matter what the future may bring.
Senpai! We remembered him, and Aigis!
Yes, I did as well. Let's go. They're waiting.
Hello, this is a ceremony. We're not done.
The wind. It feels so nice. I admit, I'm finally noticing the beauty of spring. It's wonderful. And yet, without exception, each and every season will come to an end. We fought side by side. We faced the world's end. And now, I'm finally beginning to understand what it was I'd been searching for. I always wondered what it really meant to live. Now I think it's following your heart, fighting for what you can change, and accepting the things you can't. Nothing on this earth lasts forever. Every life will one day fizzle out. That holds true for all of us, and as soon as you come to terms with it, you realize something. You see what really matters, and find out what it is that gives your life meaning. When I learned that I wasn't strong enough, I was tormented by it. Now I understand why. Protecting others is the duty I was given. But to me, it was more than an obligation. At some point, it became something I wanted to do for myself. Once I decided to try and prevent the fall, something inside me clicked. When I thought about how I might never see you again, that's when I first understood what mattered to me the most. And so, I made up my mind. What I want is to protect you from now until the end of time. I want to stay by your side. And I know I'm not the only one out there who could do this. But still, I want to. Because I'm positive, if I do it for you, then nothing's a waste. My life will have meaning. So, thank you. Sorry. What's gotten into me? It's good. I finally found a reason to live. So why am I... They're here. I see it now. I have friends. We support each other through thick and thin. Not everything needs to be for some greater purpose. Just caring about someone can be enough. That's all we need to give our lives meaning. As for me, I found my path. And that's to protect you with my life. Thank you so much for everything. You must be tired. Go ahead and rest now. I'll be right here. I won't be going anywhere. In a moment, the others will be joining us. It'll be okay. I'm right by your side, here to protect you forevermore.
Will